5-step guide that I wish someone taught me before I ever got into self-improvement. As you all know, the word aura has been thrown around like crazy. TikTok, Instagram, especially in the past year. And it's real, but the word as you know it is being used incorrectly. Aura is essentially an energy field. It's a vibration that surrounds you at all times. Think of it as an invisible energy that your presence gives off before you ever speak. Have you ever gotten around someone, something about them just threw you off? Didn't even say a word, didn't even do anything. Nothing about them was weird. Something about them just made you feel weird. And some other people that you get around them, you just get to talking, you just feel comfortable. It's like that's their aura, that's their energy. Now aura is kind of like charisma. Aura is kind of being like clean, saucy, smooth with it. If you do something fly, throw on a fire fit, you do something cool in front of a girl, it's like aura. I want you to understand that you can't fake aura, but you can get pretty close. I've seen broke, unattractive guys attract girls, business, and even friends through these 5 simple steps. Before I get into it, I just want to let y'all know I have a problem with being consistent on YouTube. I genuinely enjoy making these videos because it helps you guys, and I wish the younger me had this. Pressing that like button would definitely get me to be more consistent. It tells me that these videos are helping you guys. After that last video I just dropped, you still haven't subscribed? I guess it's fuck me. Number 1, most important, is validating yourself, not copying them, not comparing yourself to them, definitely not comparing yourself to them. Be authentically you. Wherever you are, you can go to a club, you can go to school, you can go to the gas station, you could be at a restaurant, just be you. Be so you that not a single person can walk into that room and make you feel inferior. You have to walk into a room and love yourself so much that you don't walk in being a douchebag, doing like a weird walk, or being the bulkiest guy there. It's about hopping out the shower and looking at yourself in the mirror and be like, God damn, God knew what he was doing when he created me. Like, not egotistic, not being a piece of shit, just loving yourself to the point where someone that could look better than you, someone that has more status than you, a billionaire, could see some bullshit to you, you just wouldn't give a fuck because you're just like, I'm him. As long as you think you're him, that's all that matters, because then you carry yourself like you're him. What do you think you attract to yourself if you love yourself? There's this quote that says, how will the world believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? How's the world supposed to love you if you don't love yourself? And really and truly, pause the video for a second. If you can't even convince yourself to love yourself, how the fuck will the world love you? Why would a girl love you? Why would your friends respect you? You don't even respect yourself. You could be meeting your girlfriend's parents. You could be meeting a business partner. You gotta walk in that room like you're him, ready to take leadership. I was telling a friend this the other day, I feel like being a leader, being him, comes with not just the idea of being him and being the cool guy. It means you're the guy that is willing to handle anything that comes your fucking way. To handle anything that comes not just your way, but your team's way, but your friend's way, but your family's way. You have to be the blueprint, the fixture to everything, because that's what makes you him. You are the guy that people go to. You are the guy that people can rely on. That's why girls look at you when they're attracted to you. Number 2, and it ties into number 1, you gotta put yourself through hardship. If I ever meet someone and I instantly like them, whether it's a girl or a guy, 90% of the time, no, they've been through some tough shit. The only people that I like are other people who've been through tough shit, because I could tell their humor and how they carry themselves because they've been through shit. Like, say a fight happens in front of me and there's this guy who just jokes around just like I do. I know he won't pussy out and run away. He'll just look the same way I will. He'll deal with the situation the same way I will. To other people that might be like, oh, he's trying to be cool. It's like, no, he's being aware. He'll get to it if he needs to get to it. You don't get that type of nonchalance. You don't put out that type of energy unless you know you can handle a situation. Unless you know that you've been through a lot of tough shit that other people might not be able to handle. They've been through so much hardship, streets, family, love, like whatever it is, made them who they are and they came out without a scratch. Some people take going through shit and then use it as a shield to protect themselves and be all tough, be the tough guy, but some people use it to become who they want to be. That additional going through shit allows you to create the perfect you. Let me give you an example. I've noticed from certain neighborhoods in my city, there's a lot of rappers who built a pretty strong audience very fast. If you look at like my neighborhood, it's genuinely like 3 blocks. How is there multiple successful rappers from 3 streets? And then if you go to like urban or rural area, there's no one successful from there. The most successful person out there is maybe a doctor. With struggle comes who can handle the struggle. The weak and the strong. The strong make it out crazy because they have that hunger. I was thinking about it, I was like, how are they able to create these audiences? Because their aura, it comes from hunger, it comes from pain, witnessing shit that almost broke you, but it didn't break you, it made you who you are. Number 3 is not giving a fuck about anything. Not caring about people's opinions. Not one bit of a fuck, which equals nonchalance. Something about it, even in psychology that I've studied, if you don't give a fuck about shit, people are like, what the fuck, why doesn't he care? And something about that attracts people to you. They want to know what, they want to know why, they want to know how, they want to know what made you not give a fuck. I've seen this shit work on myself. And when someone's needy, you push them away. Like, I don't want this easy shit. Something that just comes easy come, easy go. You can't care about someone's opinions of you. You can't care what they might be saying about you. You say you go to an event, they shut you down. So you're talking to a girl, she doesn't like you. You're talking to a guy, he says some shit to you. What if you just didn't give a fuck? What if you just retract your energy? All you can really control is the energy that you put out. But imagine you just didn't give a fuck. Imagine something bad happens, you're like, something good happens, you're like, something about that. I still can't put my exact thing on it because it works on me to this day. I think it will always work on everybody. And again, I've said this in my last video, was you can't fake not giving a fuck. I can always tell when someone's faking not giving a fuck because it's like, you can see it in the littlest of like body language. I don't know how to better explain it than just like, don't care about people's opinions. It doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't pay your bills. It doesn't pay your rent. It won't make you happy at the end of the day. So whether it's a good opinion or a bad opinion, I just take it as the win. Living my life to make my loved ones happy, fulfill my goals, to fulfill my dreams, and live the best life that I can. I don't see anywhere in that which opinions matter to me. I just have to look at my life and be like, what is the smartest move here in every scenario? If I give a fuck, how does that change anything? I could put my all in it, but as I give a fuck, shit tends to just not go the way I want. So I'm just gonna keep not giving a gonna fuck because it works. Try to do it 10 times. Just every single time something bothers you, just go, don't really matter. The tomorrow that you were worrying about yesterday is the today you're living in. The tomorrow that you were worried about yesterday is the today you're living in. And you're doing just fine. It's always in the mind. If you could just tell your mind, like, I don't really give a shit about anything, you go pretty far because nothing can get to you. And as long as your mental's strong, you'll have aura. I almost forgot this video is about aura. Number 4 is look for perfection in everything that you do. This one is big. How you do one thing is how you do everything. The word aura, energy, your magnetic vibration is all about how almost perfect you are, the person that you become. If you can do everything that you're doing perfectly, whether it's making your coffee, whether it's making your bed, try to do everything the best that you can. Make it seem like it's easy. It's all about making it seem like it's easy. I don't think anyone really cares about how much work is put into something. Anything that you do, make it look easy, make it seem effortless. Be a perfectionist. Don't stop yourself from chasing your dream, chasing your goals because you're a perfectionist. I'd say all of these tips isn't really about the world thinking you're cool. It's about you doing so much shit so good that you realize how cool you are. End up making you just this cool ass attractive person that doesn't give a fuck about anything, that just does everything perfectly. How do you think the world's gonna perceive that? You're gonna get whatever the fuck you want. All of this really ties back into hard work, perseverance, strategies of life. Number 5, I left this for the last for the people who actually watch the whole thing. It almost is the most important. Your eye contact, your voice, your style, your aesthetic, everything about your life. Never copy, but take inspo from the people you look up to, from the places you go to, movies, from TV shows, anything that you see as cool, anything that you think is cool. Might, like, for example, I watch Suits. I like Harvey. If I showed my mom Suits, she might not think Harvey's cool. Say there's something in that show that he did, something he wore, something like, and I just see it as cool. I'm like, fuck it, let me throw that onto my way of living. If I think it's cool, that's all that matters. It's gonna improve my aura. You can add certain things to your styles and manners. It's like a video game. It's like add-ons. Raw character, then you have the backpack, then you have the sword, then you have the shoes, the color, and anything. The GTA in the cars, the houses, everything adds on to your aesthetic, everything adds on to your aura, everything adds on to who you are. Try to have as many add-ons as possible, and that doesn't mean materialism. It can mean your cologne, it can mean the way you dress, your vocabulary. How do you say hi to people? How do you greet them? How do you end a conversation? How do you say bye? For example, I just went to Atlanta and Vegas. There were certain things about the way they dressed that I just liked. They actually put that shit on when they go outside. When I came back to the city, I'm like, hold on, I kind of like that, I kind of like this. Let me throw it on to my shit, whether it's oversized clothes or bust down, or it could be sunglasses, it could be a certain scent, anything. Add it on, increase your aura. Say your aura is like 30% when you're born. You want to get that shit to 99. You want to get that shit to 110 plus, where you walk into a spot and you're just him. You can have the girls, you can speak business with the owners. Anyone that's there is like, nah, I respect this guy. To a certain extent, you can't fake this shit, bro. Like, you gotta put in work. You gotta become the person that's worth the 99 overall. There's 4 billion men on this planet. If you want to come out on top, you better know what the fuck you're doing. Everything that I just stated in this step is an add-on representation of who you are. How you do any of those things is how people judge you before you even speak, and how they will end up remembering you. Your scent, your car, your house, your style, the way you address them, vocabulary, your tone, your friends. Perfect everything. You think about it like the future you is right next to you, and he's trying to guide you to this perfect life. And you just gotta listen to him. Just listen to your gut. Cut the outside noise out. Lock into your vision. And I promise you'll live the best life. You have automatic aura. Like I said in the last video, I don't do these videos for entertainment. I want you guys to actually learn from it and implement it, and actually hit me back in like 3 months and be like, yo, that video actually changed my life. Like, knowing that I even helped one person live a better life would genuinely give me fulfillment. Like the video if you haven't already. Don't be lame. Subscribe. At this point, you got to. Free game you can have forever. I'm gonna be dropping videos twice a week, and every month I'm gonna give one subscriber all the products for my brand. I have shavers, trimmers, a gua sha. You can get those with the link in my bio. I have colognes on the way, I have skull caps, and I have a serum and a soap that I'm designing. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.